never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up? Welcome back. It's your guy Dan, and tonight is our Smackdown review for November 8th, 2024. I was highly entertained. Anytime that Roman Reigns is on my screen, I'm having a good day. So without further ado, because it's late, let's get to it, guys. Let's just get to it. It was not a bad show at all. I rate the show a good 7.5. It's pretty good. WWE put up their schedule for Road to WrestleMania for the month of March. They're going to be out of the country. There you go. You can pause the video if you want for the dates and where they're going to be. I'm pretty sure they're going to say this and show this graphic every time they talk about their tour. We'll start the night off with the new bloodline, the Team Move bloodline coming in. Tonight, they have an acknowledge ceremony for people to acknowledge him. They did a repackaged video of everything that happened at Crown Jewel. And congratulations to Solo. He is now the third man who has pinned Roman Reigns in a while. The first was Jay. Second was Cody. Third now is Solo. Okay. You know what? Solo's been putting in some good work. But tonight, we'll get to that later. We get the Tribal Chief, the OTC with the Yeet on the side, and Big Jim. My hoodie has shipped of They Not the Ones. I am so ready for that. I love Jimmy. I love Jay. He goes to talk. Music gets cut, and it is Jay who comes down to the ring. Jay's not coming through the crowd for his normal yeeting. This was a serious Jay night. He gets in and said, hey, I just need you to do me a favor. Hear him out. And now, of course, we all know he's talking about Sami Zayn. But when Sami Zayn's music hit, Roman got this face. And he's good at selling stuff, but it was like he knew he was coming out there. So this face should have been there the entire time. But he waited until Sami's music played. Sami looks rough, bro. I'm sorry, he looks like a bum to me. I can't. Gets in there, and he basically tells Roman, Jimmy, and Jay, hey, Saturday, did you feel it? I know Jay felt it. I could tell Jimmy felt it. And he goes, and I think you felt it too, Roman. It was special. It was a very special moment. With everything that's happened, everything. If you need me, I'll be here. Pause. My whole thing is the last time that Sami Zayn was in the ring with Roman, they had a fight, and it was not a great fight. And then the last time Sami was in the ring with the Usos, besides Jay, he took their fucking titles away from them. Him and Kevin Owens took it from him. Just saying. Basically, Sami says, if you want me here, I'm here for you. I just need you to do one thing. And everyone went, ooh. And he goes, I want you to apologize. Roman picks up his mic. Let me get this straight. You want me to apologize to you? And Sami goes, no. I want you to apologize to Jay. Pop. And Jay was like, ah, shit. This was Roman's time to prove that he has truly changed. He goes to Jay. I'm sorry. Long pause. That you wasted my time having this man come out here and talk to me. Roman has not changed at all. Sami, zero fucks given. Just says, all right, I'm out. Turns around and leaves. Jay's a little pissy. The fans are booing. Roman's like, and even Jimmy said, "What are you doing, man?" Then Jacob pops on our screen, and he basically told Roman, "You cannot call out Solo. Solo comes out when he's ready, when it's time for him to do his own bidding, and you will acknowledge him." Pretty much is all he said. Then we get a cut in the back of Bayley. She's going to have a match against Candice LeRae this week. And then we got Roman walking alone. Jimmy's trotting to keep up, and he's like, "Yo, what was that?" And then as he said that, Jay walks around the corner and goes, "Can I have a moment with you?" Roman shakes his head and goes to leave. And then Jay grabs his arm and was like, No. And then he basically said, if Sami Zayn's that important to you, go fucking find him. He's not blood, he's not family. If you want to be with Sami, go find him. Jay fucking dipped. Jimmy, what are you doing, bro? And Roman still has that mindset. He just got these guys back together. And he's already reverting back to his old ways of kind of treating them like his gurus. And Jay said, that shit's done. So he said, you know what? Why don't you just go fucking find your brother? Jimmy gives him that look and was like, and he walks the opposite way. Come back. Now it's Candice LeRae versus Bayley. And this match sucked. Chemistry wasn't there. And Candice LeRae botched a sneaky roll-up. Botched it. And Yamala, Bayley, just sits on top of her, holds her legs. 1, 2, 3. Done. That botch. It just killed everything them girls tried to do in those rings. It sucked. Next, we got a package of those Motor City Machine Guns. They're in the back working out. Gargano walks up, was like, "Hey guys, I'm glad you're here. I know, you've had a great time." He goes, "Glad you guys are here." For people who don't know, Gargano was on the indie scenes with these guys. He's known them his entire wrestling career. They're friends. Basically, Motor City Machine Guns like, "Look, we cannot wait to share the ring with DIY." He gave him a little saying, he's like, A-Town Down's nothing to play with, but it's fun to punch him in the face. They walk off. Ciampa comes up. And Ciampa's pissed. He's like, what are you doing talking to them? And Gargano's like, "I've known these guys forever. He goes, "They're walking around here with our titles. Ones we haven't got a rematch back yet. We haven't got a stop yet." He's getting pissed. He's turning more heelish. DIY has a match tonight against Pretty Deadly. As they get away, here comes Randy Orton. Comes right through the Gorilla's setup, goes to the backstage through Gorilla, gets on the front stage. No pose, nothing. Doesn't acknowledge. Not a fan walking down to the ring. And bam. Done. So I think I lost the light. Production issues. Basically calls out Kevin, and there we go. Calls out Kevin. Kevin ends up at the entranceway. He's wearing a shirt that says Kevin is right. And they get in the ring and they start going to the hammers and hammering each other. And then Kevin Owens gets the best of him and Howell drives Randy on top of his head. And WWE banned this move because it was too dangerous, because it hurts people's heads and their spines and their necks. Owens just stands there. Homelander Cody comes down. He doesn't do a damn thing but get in the way. And they get Randy on the stretcher and they take him out of the building. Crash Out Kevin Owens is great. He's almost Kevin Steen. again. Cody takes Randy to the hospital, rides with him. So we come back from commercial, and then we got Pretty Deadly. And sorry, this light was bothering me. I can't stand these guys. I hate them. Don't know why. Just not a fan. And Ciampa starts the match, and he beats the ever-loving shit out of these guys. Like, it was fast. He was on a different level. Blackheart is coming out. He's coming back. And I love it. I absolutely love this. He didn't tag in Johnny Gargano as he's going to get up and go out. He's like, come on, we got a shit to do. Got a package of, we're going to have a tag match tonight. We get a little shot of Roman in the back contemplating his life. Tag match starts. This match, in my opinion, was a fucking dumpster fire until Bianca Belair got into the ring. Nia didn't help Jade. Jade didn't help herself. It was just not great. It wasn't. Candice LeRae even got involved. Naomi comes down, gets her, and yeah, so basically they won. So you know what's going to happen. You're going to have Jade, Bianca, and Naomi versus LeRae, Jax, and Tiffy. You would think I would work creative. We get a shot of A-Town Down coming through the back. Motor City Machine Guns comes out. Good little match back and forth. Motor City Machine Guns win. I think WWE did an unjust thing debuting these guys. Not giving them the thing. Here's the thing. Triple H is a wrestling guy. He knows all wrestling. He watches it. WWE has casual fans. So they don't watch TNA a lot. They don't watch AEW or New Japan a lot. So some of these times when these people show up, they're like, who was that? People say, it's team there. Oh, okay, yay! Yeah, no. So basically, there you go. They're in the back, and Tommaso Ciampa jumps up and is like, we never got a rematch. We're ready to fight. Let's go. Street Profits come up and like, haha, no. We've already talked to our GM. I'm sorry, I had a blank moment. Aldis. Next week, we got a championship title match against the Motor City Machine Guns. I am very intrigued. I am a Montez Ford fan. I am a Dawkins fan. I am a Motor City Machine Gun fan. I'm intrigued to see what they're going to let these guys do. So I'm here for it. Now, for the thing I've said every night, every day, when we start talking about the women's division, Nick Aldis is on here, talks about it. He has a little surprise under the red velvet cloth. I introduced you to the Women's United States Championship match. This match, belt, whatever. You're fired. I've been saying this on the pod. I've been saying this on the videos. What took this so long? We've been talking about this shit for about a year and a half now. All they had to do was scale it down just a hair and put it on a white strap, and there you go. I am happy that the women are getting a mid-card title. And this is on Smackdown. So you know what's coming on Raw. Women's Intercontinental. That's what I'm saying. The fans have been asking for this for years. And the last 2 years has been bluntly obvious when even everything on their Twitter pages, on the Facebook page, they were like, we want women's titles, mid-card titles. Well, they finally listened to us, even though it's probably about 2 years too late. We're getting it. And I'm down for it. It's beautiful. All they did was add women's right there. I'm down for it. I hope when Netflix gets their deal, they're going to have all this new content. I hope the women get their own show. I really do. I will watch it. Next, we have the Bloodline making their way to the ring. Roman interrupts after he says, acknowledge me. Roman comes down alone. He tells Roman to acknowledge him. He said, no one acknowledges you. And then he said, Solo goes, I challenge you. Roman says, I challenge you. 1-on-1. The winner, only tribal chief. Solo laughs in his face. It's like, I've already beat you. I've already pinned you. I've got nothing to prove. That's not what's going to happen. He goes, I tell you what. You go back there and find 4 men that will tag with you, and let's go to war. Roman goes, are you talking about war games? He goes, you said me plus 4. He goes, I only see 4 of you. He goes, Solo goes, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Sami Zayn. Sami comes out. And Sami, of course we know this was bullshit because Sami just kicked Solo in the face on Saturday. But he's playing it up, saying that, it looks like he's pissed. They're starting to beat down Roman. The Usos come down. They're running. Sami doesn't move. He's just watching from afar. Back and forth. Jacob finally super kicks both of them, and then it's back to basically they're on the outside. Solo's about to spike Roman. He goes, Sami, you come on, get down here. Sami comes into the ring. Solo goes, kick him in the face. Remember what he did to you. Join us. Kick him in the face. Remember all the things he did to you. Kick him in the face. And Sami kicks Solo in the face. And then we get a comeback from the new bloodline. Or old bloodline. They're all sitting there looking at each other. Roman doesn't understand. He's looking. Jay's the first one to turn to the hard cam. Puts up the 1. Jimmy, looking around, puts up the 1. Sami puts up the 1. Roman puts up the 1. Faces the hard cam. We have our War Games teams this time. To be honest with you, I was waiting on Tala Tunga to come out. For y'all guys that don't know, there's another Tongan. And he's like very tall, so we call him Tall Ass Tunglan or Tala Tungan. And we was waiting on him to debut, so that way they would have to find one more. Don't know who that would be. Silafatu. But I wish they would go ahead and add those 2 guys to the roster and get them going. Not going to happen. Solo says, all right, we're coming for you. And Roman's like, yeah, whatever. Fuck off. End of the show. And that was your Smackdown review. Like I said, I thought it was a great show. I was very disappointed in both women's matches. I was disappointed in the small segments we got. I'm glad about Motor City Machine Gun. That was a decent match. Glad next week we got the Street Profits versus them. Tommaso Ciampa's turning back to the Blackheart. I can feel it. So Gargano has 2 choices. Either join him or we got another feud. Now, with Sami joining the bloodline, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like it. I do know how I feel about it. I don't like it. I don't think they should add him in because I don't feel like he's family. I just don't. But the fans love it. But here's my thing. Here's the crash out about this. Sami Zayn's best friend is who? Kevin Owens. Why is Kevin Owens going after Cody Rhodes? Because he joined a team with Roman at Bad Blood. I mean, you know what I mean? That's the reason why Kevin's pissed, because Roman and Cody joined forces to beat the bloodline. He's after Randy because Randy got in between him and Cody. What the fuck do you think he's going to do to Sami Zayn? His best friend. His child's godfather. His best man. What do you think Kevin Owens is going to do to Sami Zayn for joining back with the bloodline? I hope he crashes the hell out and they blow up the fucking stage. I hope that is like that's the final Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn feud I want for a while. We've seen it so many times, but to be honest with you, after how they got together, and it was a pain in the butt to get them back together because of Kevin. A lot of begging from Sami so they could beat him and take the titles from him. So if that was an issue, and they became friends again, what the fuck you think he's gonna do to him now? He's gonna murder Sami, and I'm for it. Oh, like I said, I give this episode a 7.5. It was entertaining to me. I love the 2-hour formats on the shows. I know it's changing. I know it felt a little rushed, but there was a lot. I went through a lot of slides. I had over 70-something slides. So, as always, guys, I appreciate you guys coming out watching the videos. I appreciate you guys coming out to the podcast on Thursdays and listening to us to the Wolfpack. We plan to do like a fan night where we bring on a fan and a follower, and they join the crew for a night and they get to talk wrestling. And if that's something you're interested in, go check out the pod. It's actually very enjoying. I love being on the pod with those guys. So another thing I want to say is, guys, this is wrestling. People are crashing out. So just remember, this is a form of entertainment for people. It's not that serious. Relax. And as always, be good people.